Color separations. Scanning and color separations are a vital part of the print process if the creative vision is to be realized and the final product to be of high quality. Printing houses in Thailand have invested in this technology as part of their development to provide work to the highest international standards. Continuous exchange of data with overseas companies will ensure that the newest techniques and technologies are used. Thailand now has the capacity in high-end scanning equipment, together with skilled yet inexpensive labor, to handle all color separations work from overseas. The country is becoming a center for color work of this kind. Offset printing. Thailand's print industry is building on its decade or more of successful exporting by moving into the digital area. The most important export markets are the United States and various countries in Europe and Asia. Printed products include photographic books, children's publications, calendars, postcards, greeting cards, posters, pop-up books, and many different kinds of catalog. Thailand is able to compete effectively against other countries that have similar printing equipment by having a labor force that is both highly skilled and low cost. This is particularly important when a print product has a handmade element. Thus, Thai printing companies can deliver high-quality products at competitive prices, making the country a leader in this particular field. The growth of Thailand's manufacturing sector in recent years has enabled the print industry to develop, and substantial investment has been made in the purchase of high-technology offset printing equipment from Germany and Japan. Printing companies have installed their equipment in conjunction with desktop computers, so that photography, manuscripts, and other materials can be quickly transferred between the client and the printer for checking and proofing, speeding the entire print process. Gravure printing. Gravure printing has been established in Thailand for more than 20 years. It is an important sector of the print industry, offering flexibility for the production of consumer packaging. Much of the produce to be seen on Thai supermarket shelves, such as foodstuffs, detergents, and household products, have had their packaging printed in Thailand by the gravure process. Additionally, many foreign companies located in Thailand use local gravure printers for the packaging on a very wide range of products which are then exported worldwide. Gravure enterprises are continually developing and investing in new technology to ensure they are competitive. They are also aware of the environmental requirements both at home and overseas, and most of those exporting their products have received the necessary ISO certification. Flexography printing. The flexography printing process has been used in Thailand for many years, initially for the production of corrugated cardboard boxes, but more recently for a diverse number of requirements. The consequent increase in quality has enabled the production of packaging of great beauty, with accurate colors and fine detailing. So, while tough and reliable corrugated packaging is still produced, a very broad range of attractive, flexible packaging is also printed by Thailand's flexography processors. These specialists are continually investing in new equipment, and there is a great demand for their work, particularly from foreign producers in the consumer and electronic sectors that have plants in Thailand and who export around the world. Thai producers of flexography packaging work to international standards and are ISO 9002 certified. This ensures overseas organizations have confidence in the quality and production standards, and in turn allows the Thai companies to export their products to the overseas markets. Packaging. Thailand's packaging industry has shown a high growth rate over the past decade, developing to international standards in terms of design and quality. The success of this sector may be judged by the fact that many overseas organizations use Thai companies for their packaging processes. The packaging industry handles a very broad range of products, including paper and cardboard boxes, corrugated materials, cans, plastic containers, glass jars and bottles, PVC items, and labeling of all kinds. Packaging specialists use the newest technology to achieve quality and speed, and are continuously investing in new equipment to remain competitive. They are very much aware of the changing patterns of consumer and market demand, and the environmental requirements that frequently dictate changes. Thus, they are continuously in a position to create and develop new concepts for themselves and for their clients. Most Thai packaging specialists dealing with the overseas markets are ISO 9002 certified. Screen printing. The past 2 decades have been a time of immense change for the printing industry, and one area which has developed in particularly significant ways is that of screen printing. In Thailand, this is one of the most prominent print processes, and all the forecasts are that screen printing will take an increasingly large share of the market in the years to come. Thai screen printers have risen to the demands made on them by international standards and expectations, and are developing in parallel to the new digital and automated technology of the future. They are also very much aware of new developments relating to environmental conservation. Out have gone the toxic elements used in the process, and in have come new materials and inks that help make our environment safe and secure. Thai screen printers undertake projects involving all shaped and textured materials, both for domestic and overseas concerns. With the implementation of new technology, they are also able to work to a tight budget and ship quality products on schedule. No matter how unusual your screen printing needs, Thailand's print industry can deliver. Publishing. There are more than 500 printing houses in Thailand, between them covering a highly diverse number of sectors, including children's interests, art and culture, literature, lifestyles, travel, religious interests, photography, science, history, and the academic fields. Thailand's domestic market is a large one. In addition to the conventional distribution channels, there is a national book fair held twice each year, at the beginning and end of the year, in which millions of books are distributed very cheaply to those who love reading. Books from Thailand, written by Thai authors, find a wide market in other countries. Amongst the especially popular subjects are Thai culture, cuisine, and children's stories. Moreover, copyright books in languages as various as English, French, German, Japanese, Chinese, Indonesian, Malaysian, and Vietnamese are printed in Thailand under overseas contract for distribution in their home and other markets. Books produced in Thailand are of high quality in terms of materials, page layouts, photography and illustration, and printing. This is accomplished by the use of high technology and skilled labor, with the print industry meeting all relevant international standards. Supplies in Thailand. Thailand's print industry is well supported and serviced by suppliers of materials, equipment, accessories, and machinery. The supply industry began to develop more than half a century ago, when a Thai service engineer named Ong Yip, owner of a company named Kwang Long Machine Company, began to manufacture Thailand's first home-produced paper cutting machine. As the print industry began to develop fast after the war years, other materials and equipment were produced locally. Offset plate-making machines and printing inks, graphic process cameras, letterpress plate-maker machines, screen block making machines, screen printers and inks, tensioner machines, oven dryers, wicket dryers, gravure printing machines, and flexo printing ink and packaging machinery. Today, the process is continuing, with modern equipment and materials to support the most advanced digital process printing. In this field too, there are highly qualified personnel who have been professionally trained, further ensuring Thailand's position at the top of Asia's printing industry.